Welcome back, welcome back to another episode of the Lounge Syndicate. I am your host, the icon, aka the Lounge Director of Operations himself, Mr. J, joined by my Lounge Chief Content Officer and still my very humble wise man, Mr. Hunter. And we are back. And man, we got some stuff for y'all, man. You know, a little pre-recorded junk for you. We are going to be looking at some of our favorite wrestling attires and some of the people who we feel have some of the best attire. So what we'll do is we'll talk about the wrestlers and then we can pull up what are some of the favorites that we have from that individual person. So you want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go first.
All right. Who's your favorite?
Um, so my first pick, classic. It he makes the case for top three, and that's Seth Rollins. My mind doesn't allow me to remember. I think he was still the architect. This may have been during the Monday Night Messiah, but I don't think it was. But the
If
all
it's
white with the
yeah, no.
gold
He
trim.
was yeah, he was architect then.
Yeah, but that
That
all white with the gold trim. Yeah, I mean it's just pretty all the way around.
he also had the Beast Slayer one was really good
Yeah,
as well as the Thanos.
the Thanos one was pretty close to taking over the all white. Um, but that all white, to me, it looks more like he's a Power Ranger. I was a huge Power Ranger kid growing up.
That was the Power Ranger one. That
Yeah,
was the Power
so
Ranger.
he looks like the White Ranger.
Yeah,
So
that's what it was the Power Ranger.
yeah,
So you're right. It was the Power Ranger.
so yeah, I think Rollins that particular setup. It's top three for sure. It's probably number one, but definitely top three for sure.
Okay.
Um, I wish he would go back to that. I know he's a little older. I know he's not as fit as he was back then, but I wish he would go back to the architect gear more occasionally um, than what he wears now.
So how do you feel about what he wears now? Do you really care for it at all?
Well, not really, because what he wears now is a sign of Seth Rollins. The moniker and the sales pitch is bigger than Seth Rollins' appearance, if that makes any sense. So, like, we got away from the in-ring appearance, and now he goes wide open in all of his promos and
Yeah,
and stuff like
he's
that.
crashing.
And then we go basic in the ring. I don't think it's changed how I view him as a wrestler, but as the character, I enjoy the uh, one piece suits
Yeah,
or top and bottom, whatever however you want to classify that. I prefer that over.
the bulletproof vest look.
Yeah, yeah, definitely prefer that look over just.
Now, the first guy on my list, and we gonna not speed through him, but we're not gonna pull up everything. But the guy, my favorite, my second, my this not my favorite gear of all time, but it's top three of my favorite gears of all time. Kofi Kingston had a gear back in like 2011 that was the Ghostbusters gear when he faced Sheamus in a tables match, and this is the gear he had.
Yeah,
Like that gear is freaking beautiful. That's probably like my Kofi also has some bangers, but this is
yeah,
my favorite Kofi gear of all time. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. The only thing that bothers me about being Ghostbuster thing is the green. I wish it would have been white,
Nah,
but
man.
but either way, it's fire.
You want to go? You want to go another one? What you got?
I go another. So I'm gonna ask you this because I have my favorite. Everybody knows Rey Mysterio's got outfit after outfit and mask.
Yeah, I
Before
know
I tell
you
you my
feel like
what is your favorite Rey Mysterio?
uh come back to me because I think it may be maybe the Avatar gear.
Okay.
Actually, it's crazy. The so all of his superhero stuff is my favorite. The Avatar may be my singular favorite though.
You
If I
you
had
may have
to
to show
pick
me that one because I don't think I remember the Avatar one. Was that Avatar like
the movie Avatar,
Pandora
this,
Avatar or
yeah,
okay.
with the ponytail.
Oh, I must have missed that one. That's awesome.
Now, this is a close second for me. I'm glad this picture popped up. This is a close second for me.
Is that his Halloween Havoc? Yeah.
Yeah. And it's crazy that these are on a picture. These three will be tied for me. I'm not gonna lie. The Rey Mysterio being Mysterio, the Wolverine, and the Batman.
Yeah. So my favorite is the one bad guy. The Joker Rey Mysterio is my favorite. Yeah, there he is. Something about
They
Rey
go to Flash.
Mysterio
That's
just
another superhero one that was really good.
yeah. So my favorite one's the one villain that he dressed up as.
Oh, that's fire, man.
I love the Joker one. Love the Joker one. Joker don't get enough love as it is in the comic book world.
Oh man, please. Everybody loves the Joker. Everybody loves it. You're not rewriting history in front of me, so everybody loves the Joker, bro. Watch out.
He only wore it the one time.
He got cease and
That I can
desist for a
remember.
lot.
Yeah, he did.
He got cease and desist a lot.
Yeah. But have you ever seen his? I'm not gonna call it a documentary, but they did like a short on him, and he went through. He had this closet full of all the different masks he's worn over the years, and the make and the stitching. It's awesome. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it.
That's crazy. I ain't never seen that one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right. So you can't really see it here because there's not a lot of good pictures of this one. But another gear that's one of my favorites. This is probably like if Kofi was number 3 all time for me, this is number 2. Rick Rude and his trunks, specifically his trunks versus the Ultimate Warrior. You really can't see it, and there's not a whole lot of great pictures of it. But
was that a one-off? Is that what you said? He wore it?
Yeah, it was specifically for his IC match against Warrior.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna use this as a 2-in-1 because Ultimate Warrior is this it at Mania 8? No, that was against Hulk. Here we go. I'm gonna use this as a chance to cheat a little bit because his Mania attire against Macho Man. If you can see how cold that is.
Yeah. With the tassels and the face on everything.
Yep, his face, and I'm gonna be honest.
Is that a gold band on the knee pad?
Where you looking?
On his left knee, right there above your mouth. His left knee. That's that. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But yes, so I'm cheating a little bit, and I'm gonna use Rick Rude and the Ultimate Warrior as the same entry.
Yeah.
Because both of them their attires that they wore against each other were fire as well.
I can only imagine, with Jeff Hardy's armbands in the mid 2000s, what the Ultimate Warrior armbands did in the 80s and 90s.
I don't know, bro, but like look at this dog. Like Rick Rude was that guy. Rick Rude should have been a WWE champion.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Bro, he had look at this.
Yeah, fire.
Dude, he had the look. He that's why I'm glad he went to WCW and got his belt. He had the look. He could talk. People loved women loved him. People hated him. Yeah. But anywho, what's next for you, sir?
So you don't talk about gear without talking about Shawn Michaels throughout the 90s. Which in today's age would have you fired, kicked off of TV, and fined a lot of money. But that the true heartbreak kid in the 90s and the vest and the jumpsuits and the whole nine, armbands.
You didn't ask me, but this is probably my favorite of his gear, the blue
one,
because he didn't wear it very much. He didn't wear it often at all.
So honestly, my favorite. Scroll down. I think there's a picture of it.
I think I know. Can I guess?
Yeah, you can guess.
Is your favorite the Texas Heart? Which one's your favorite?
Right there to go up. There you go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sean definitely spent some
Heartbreak
money in that.
Kid in the flesh.
Yeah,
The accessories, the hats, the sunglasses.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, just pinnacle of wrestling gear.
All right, so this is spot. What? This is spot three for me. Yeah, spot three for me right here. Um, so this guy, these are my favorite tights of all time. This right here, this specific tights are my favorite tights of all time, and it is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with his yellow tights. These are probably my favorite tights of all time. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's the kind of accessories I miss, though. I know we're talking about the tights,
Yeah,
but I
it
want
feel
somebody.
like nobody
I want somebody to come out with. Lyra's got
the wings. I like
the
the wings, bro.
wings, but I want to see more stuff like that in today's age. Some of these just need somebody come from the rafters or catch something on fire or something.
Like man, but yeah, man. Like so Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, man. He's all time guy. Probably one of the few guys to be a babyface his entire career. Like no
Oh
one,
yeah.
you couldn't hate Ricky the Dragon Steamboat at all.
No. Well, I've said it on previous shows that Ricky, and I said on several shows, and I'm having them. Ricky, and WrestleMania 3.
Uh, he was
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat
Macho
versus
is who?
Macho
He's
Man.
doing Macho at 3.
Yeah, yeah, and possibly, if not one of the greatest wrestling matches of all time.
Bro, I've been redoing my list of greatest matches ever, bro. I got a new addition to my matches to watch to get you into wrestling.
Okay. What's your current number one on that list?
Um, so depending on what you want, depending on what style you're looking for.
Mhm.
So more specifically, what style are you asking me, and I could tell you.
Mm, what's your best technical wrestling match?
Um, so it's a couple of them on this,
Okay.
but I haven't narrowed down to like you said, just technical, right?
Yeah.
I have narrowed down to three, being Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne for the NXT UK title,
Okay.
Stone Cold versus Bret Hart when they did the double turn,
At the WrestleMania 13. Okay.
and this is the newest match that got added to my list. Super Crazy versus Tajiri in ECW Mexican Death Match.
Okay. I'm gonna have to watch that one. I've seen the
You
other two. I'm going to watch that one.
you gotta watch that one. Now, my favorite gimmick match of all, like a match that had a gimmick to it or stipulation. My favorite like gimmicky situation match is narrowed down to two, that being the War Games with Undisputed Era versus Ricochet, Pete Dunne, and the Viking Raiders.
Okay.
Um, Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano in the unsanctioned match.
Yep.
Uh, and the Gauntlet. Actually, no, I'm gonna say that one for later. And the 2020 and the freaking Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano. No, actually, go back for three. Bailey versus Sasha Banks Iron Woman match at Takeover Brooklyn.
Yep. Okay.
That was three for me.
Okay.
And my favorite specific Rumble is 2020. My favorite
Okay.
specific Survivor Series is 2019. My favorite match. You had certain matches that my favorite free TV matches were Shawn versus John Cena in the Iron Man match on Raw,
Okay.
and the New Day Gauntlet to send Kofi Kingston to WrestleMania.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And for
Good stuff.
NXT, I believe this is on NXT TV. Y'all don't quote me on this. DIY versus the Revival NXT Tag Titles match. I don't remember if it was at a takeover or not. But in the case that it was at a takeover, Keith Lee versus Dominic Dijakovic was on NXT. I
Yep.
remember.
Yep.
I distinctively remember that one happening on NXT TV.
Oh, I did not mean to yawn on camera. Sorry, y'all.
Nah, you good.
Um,
So, next guy, next
next
person on this
guy.
list.
Next one up is my favorite tag team, even though both of them are not known for their tag team
Which
wrestling.
is crazy.
And that's the PG or the 2008 version of D-Generation X. Yes, they kind of reverted back to the goofy side of things while still winning matches. But Triple H was not on a reign of terror. Shawn Michaels was just trying to survive day by day.
Putting
But the
on
gear
some of the best matches
of his career towards
of
the
his
end,
career.
absolutely, yes. But the gear, the colors, the ripped shirt, Shawn Michaels in the camouflage pants. I like my camouflage, so that's a pretty easy win there. But it was easy to look at on screen. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Um, when it come on the TV, you tried to depict the shirts. What are they wearing today? What's the design? So on and so forth. But as far as tag team attire goes, well, really D Generation X as a whole, they had some pretty wild stuff through their tenure, but that version is probably my favorite.
Mhm. All right, now moving
Mama
over.
wouldn't let me have any of the gear because it was derogatory and mean.
Don't feel bad, bro. I got a DX shirt on. I didn't get this shirt until I was an adult. I got this shirt last year.
And see that logo was when they were really derogatory and mean.
You guys seen the back of this shirt, have
Yeah.
So you just gave your favorite tag team gear. This
Uh,
is mine. Okay, so Hunter, you've known me. Since you've known me, what's some things that you think that I care about? Like as far as like just me as a person. We've known each other for a while now.
um, your top three things are going to be professional wrestling, obviously.
Mhm.
Um, I'm going to get cheeky, and I'm going to say your little girl,
Cheating, but go
Jay.
ahead.
And let's see, you also like. Let's see, what did Jay like, y'all? He likes. Oh, I know what you like.
But
I was gonna say
I'm
something
not,
dumb, but I lost my train of thought.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought this was going another direction. That's why I started laughing. I thought this was going in another direction.
uh, but no. So, the three things you like are going to be professional wrestling, your little girl, and um, basketball.
Okay, that is a good one. So this actually relates to basketball. So I'm a big clothes and shoes person as well.
Yeah.
We all know this. My favorite attire, one of my favorite tag team attires of all time came from the Young Bucks. Now, it looks simple on the surface, Hunter, but I know you don't know much about shoes and stuff.
And when I'm seeing some Dior, some Nikes, we got a little bit of everything going on there.
So these are the Dior Jordan 1s, right?
Okay.
Now, I'm going to pull up. I'm on StockX right now. So for my size, right? And these shoes came out in 2020. Keep that in mind. I wear size 12 shoe. In 2020, when they first came out, these shoes, if you didn't get them for it was crazy limited, not a limited drop, but it was hard to get. Originally these shoes were going for about $12,000 in a size 12. I would assume the Young Bucks are like average, like no offense, average size males. So let's just say they wear size 10 because they twin brothers. Are they twins? I don't know. Anyway, let's say they wear size 10. To get the Dior ones in a size 10, two pair in a size 10 is $7,500 a pair. And the Young Bucks wore them in a wrestling match. And I just thought that was
It's insane.
financially irresponsible, but very cool. I have nothing more to add like that.
Well, we're gonna swap. I'm gonna pull one off of for y'all that are watching. Miss Susie made her own little list,
Okay, who
and
you got?
but she got me good. She has not been watching wrestling very long. We've been together almost 10 years, and so she's probably been watching wrestling for about 10 years. And so she sent me a list, and she sent me a picture of Edge.
Okay, I pull
And
it up.
Edge had some really cool stuff, but I couldn't find the year. And just by looking at the picture, it's 03, 4, 5, somewhere in there.
Don't worry, I'm finna pull it up
All
right
blue.
now.
Yeah, yeah. So she surprised me with that, and I was like, well, golly, I guess she has been paying attention when I watch all these YouTube videos at night.
I like his now. I also like the red version of that blue gear that he used to wear as well.
Yes, yeah,
He also has multiple fire blue attires too.
yeah.
I'm gonna
So one of my favorite. I don't know if it was fire blue, but it's like inversed from this all blue. It's white, like mane, and the flames are blue.
this is the one.
Yeah, that one right there.
That is fire. Now, this blue one is also fire.
Yes.
I don't know what it
Yeah.
is, but anytime Edge wears blue, bro, it's just fire.
It was good. Yeah, and I don't know if you can see it there, but the inversed one he wore, I think, on this last run with the E before he went to
I saw that.
AEW.
I did. It's like blue and black.
Um, well, it's blue and white. The pants are white, like a white base. Um, but the flames and the designs were blue, and it looked
Oh
really cool.
God! Oh my goodness! Look at this, dude. That is fire. Oh my goodness!
Is that a robe? Would you call it a robe or a jacket?
I call it like a trench coat.
Trench coat. Okay. Yeah, but Edge in blue was typically when he wore blue, somebody was in trouble
Mm-hmm.
because he only broke it out for the big stuff.
Yep. So this is fire. That was fire. All right.
What's that? Right, go back. Oh, you just passed it. Shoot, darn.
Don't worry. I move slow.
I don't really know how far down the thing list you got.
I was about this far because there goes that picture. So I keep
So
right here.
that little picture, right? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the maple leaf on the front.
That is fire.
Wish there was a better picture. That one was really cool.
Now, I can rebuttal you with one. I don't know if it's better. I don't care. But these guys are very very similar to one another. And once I pull this tab up, you'll understand. Demon Finn. This is my favorite Demon Finn attire.
Yeah, so I guess I have the depth perception of a 2-year-old because up until recently I never really noticed that the designs were different.
Yep.
But that one to the left right there is my favorite, next to the black T-shirt one.
This one.
No, one underneath it, yeah, with the tongue and stuff like down the middle of the chest.
This is an honorable mention for me because I wish he wore this one more.
Oh yeah, with the all black.
So this one comes off. So this one is kind of have you ever seen the movie? Shoot, what is that movie? Flip. It's a horror movie.
Probably not then.
It had the red face demon, and that's what that was.
Okay.
This was one that he did in New Japan.
Oh my gosh.
I wish the demon would come back. Oh my goodness! Like, bro, Finn Balor had some fire stuff. Demon Finn Balor. Let me look up. He had another crazy one in New Japan. If I can find it, I don't know if I can find it.
Yeah.
He had a crazy one in New Japan. Yeah, here's another one. Demon King. Let me look that up. Finn Balor, Demon King. Wait, that's why it's not showing up. Here we go. That's back when he first made the Bullet Club.
So being who you are, is this more Venom based or is it more Carnage based when he
Um,
does the eyes?
so when he's in the States, I think when he's in the States, it's more horror movie. Like it's more like, do you dang it, I can't remember what the name of that movie is, but you see how it's kind of horror movie esque.
Uh-huh.
Now, when he was in Japan, on the other hand, you see the muscles sprayed out and stuff. He was more of a anime character. They're the Young Bucks. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he dressed more like a superhero. Exactly what it is. He was more like an anime character in New Japan. But one more tab. Here we go. I can find that other one we were just looking at, and I can show you like, here we go. This is a perfect example of what he did in New Japan. Okay, so you see how he's got designs around the muscles and everything
Uh,
else. He's just like, superhero.
Gotcha. Okay.
So when he's stateside, he's just a monster. But when he's stateside, he's just like a monster or demon, all that good stuff. And when he's in Japan, he is a superhero, a super anime character.
Gotcha.
So what do you got? Let's do one more from each of us.
I got one more from Susie too.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. One more for each of us.
So the first one we'll not go ahead and knock Susie's out because I guess I missed this attire and so you'll need to pull it up because I think it's awesome. But Rhea Ripley Backlash 2023. I don't remember apparently that should have been Puerto Rico
Oh,
with
dang.
Bad Bunny.
I remember this. I remember this one.
I guess, but I think that may be definitely top 10, if not top 5.
I like the one. I like the one where she was just like that clown, Art the Clown. I like that one.
Yeah, Rhea, which I guess because it's it's Rhea Ripley. She's supposed to wear all black, so when she come out all white, I should have remembered that, but I guess I didn't.
Yeah, no, this gear was fire. This gear is
Yeah,
fire.
it's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
that's
she needs to go back to the all white more often.
definitely. It'll definitely be a welcome change. Can we talk about this Zelina Vega gear right here real quick before we keep going?
Yeah, so it's funny because I was just looking at that. 'Cause I was thinking about that PLE, and she had the Puerto Rican gear on tap. That's for sure. Big flag. Yeah, it's good. I like that.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you got? Or do you want me to go? And matter of fact, you can close the show. I'll go. You close the show.
Okay.
All right. So, my last person is going to be. This is actually my favorite one of his singlets, too. No. Hold on. Oh, I'm pulling it up, y'all. It's RVD, Rob Van Dam. But let me have the RVD.
Damn. One of a kind.
Here it is. This is my favorite RVD gear of all time. The Tiger.
The Tiger, yeah.
And the White Dragon is a close second. And hell, since we already here, my friend, let's go ahead and get
it's kind of hard to beat the excuse my knowledge, but the yin yang symbol.
I know what
They're
you're talking about.
going
That just ain't my favorite.
with
And
the
this
green.
is my this is number 3, the Rising Sun. That'll be number 3.
Yeah.
Honorable mention. This the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Honorable mention to that one though. That
That's
one
it.
is a classic. And then he got one more that I just love, and that'll be it for me. This one. I love this one too.
Yeah. Okay. God, I never realized he had so many different colors.
Because he doing himself.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who is your last person?
So my last one, we're gonna go back to the 80s and 90s. You can't have a wrestling attire list without Macho Man. The
Yep. Now you got any
jackets, the
specifics? Or you
robes.
just want me to pull it up?
And so Macho Man, well, they didn't vary much. But when they had the
Mega
superpower
powers.
collide, mega powers, excuse me, um, was kind of is one that I'm not gonna say remember because I wasn't around then, but it's the one that when I think Macho Man is the one I think of the most. Um, yeah, yeah, the yellow, really yellow.
The
But when I
the
think
48 gallon hat.
yeah, when I think Macho
That's
Man,
the one.
that's the one. Yeah, yeah.
Now, check this out. I'm finna show my age here. You know, you call me a nerd. Check that out.
Yeah, that
Here's
was
the one,
before the
King
hat,
Macho.
though.
That's the one.
Yeah, I like King Macho too, but the Mega Powers is one that really sticks to me. Even though when he kind of transitioned more to the uh, more red and pink color.
And yeah, he's fire though.
Yeah,
And I love his promo style more
yeah,
than anything.
yeah.
Cream of the crop.
It was so funny. What's so funny to me about the whole thing, he's been gone for a little while now, and them daggum Slim Jim commercials have been circling for
Oh yeah.
20 years now.
Snap it to a Slim Jim.
Yeah. Love me some
Okay,
Macho
I also
Man.
have can I give one honorable mention because I feel like
Sure.
this guy gets disrespected a lot because he definitely should have been a WWE champion.
Okay.
Huh?
I said okay.
All right, let me see if I can pull it up. Pull it up. It is this man right here. Check out some of the fire he came out with.
Did anybody ever look at his gear? Did they all worry
Nope.
about the snake?
Look at that. I'm trying to
What do you
find
got?
my favorite.
Donovan?
Damien.
Damien.
This red and black one here is my favorite. I just can't find a picture of it. Let me see. Jake the Snake Roberts.
I didn't know he wore anything other than green, so the blues and the whites are kind of throwing me for a loop.
Yeah, I think he wore that. Now he wore that green one when he faced Stone Cold. If I'm not mistaken, he wore the green one when he faced Stone Cold. Let me see. Like Jake the Snake Roberts versus Stone Cold. Yeah, he wore that one when he faced Stone Cold. I remember that. Man, shout out to Jake Roberts, man.
You know who else we didn't really talk about, and I just gonna throw their name out there. And it's technically 4 people, but they all kind of dress the same. But I was a huge fan of the Big Boss Man and the Shield.
The Shield. I'm not a big fan of the Shield attire, but I'm a big fan of the Roman Reigns whenever he decides to put the gold glove on for some reason.
Yeah.
For some reason, the Shield attire always looked the best on Roman Reigns. It just looks so natural.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Right.
when you see that golden glove on Roman, on
And
Roman's
then
hand. You're
once he like, bro, the when he took that vest off, bro, it's like this. He looked totally different in my eyes, bro. He's
that
looked
was that
totally.
with. He's literally fixing the snout. Yeah.
But man, that is just something quick, guys. We wanted to do something because as you all are seeing this, I'm currently out of town. So just wanted to help the guys out, man. Let's do something quick, something easy, something fun. And something interactive for you all to see. So please, in the comments, please drop some of your favorite wrestling attires of all time, man. We would love to see what you all have. Also, I ain't gonna lie. We talked about women, and I know I said that was the last one. I'm sorry, but I can't. We can't go anywhere without giving the OG diva her shine. Right, Alundra Blaze / Medusa.
Yes.
Some of the best attire I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
She also apparently I didn't realize it. I think I think she drove the monster truck. Don't quote me on that. She might have drove the Medusa monster truck. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know.
I can
Don't
see it. She seemed like somebody who would drive a monster truck.
Like, dog, this gear is so fire. Like, that is so fire to me. But man, anything you want to add, my very important friend?
No, I think we've pretty much covered it. Something simple, something light, nothing too heavy.
Yes, sir. Remember, guys, we got Tino Valentine coming in this weekend. Y'all be there or that'll be square. Man, if y'all need anything, man, you already know where we at. We are the Lounge Syndicate. Man, we are just doing our thing, bro. We are so excited. We got a lot of big things coming up for you all. Man, we might even have some wrestling work in the mix, man. Y'all just be patient for it, man. But without further ado, I'm your host, Mr. J. That is my main wise man. I want to say my main man, but my main wise man, Mr. Hunter. And we out of here, baby. Peace.
See ya.